What happened?
Welcome everyone. If you like motorcycles, off-roading, and history, stick around, you're in the right place. Our first stop is the Gillespie Bridge and Dam. The Gillespie Dam was constructed circa 1920 by local rancher Frank Gillespie. The bridge was completed and opened to traffic on August 1st, 1927. At the time of its construction, the bridge was the longest highway bridge in the state of Arizona and cost $320,000 or over $5 million in today's dollars. At approximately 10:30 in the morning on January 9, 1993, the dam failed when a 120-foot section collapsed into the river. Next up is Agua Caliente Road. It's a well-maintained graded dirt and gravel road running 60 miles from Arlington to Sentinel. The southern few miles are paved to Interstate 8. There's a few interesting places to see along the way, one of which is Sundad. Sundad is a bit of a mystery. There are more rumors than facts available about it. It's reported to have started as a sanatorium for tuberculosis patients in the 1920s and was either short-lived or never built. It may have also been some sort of hippie commune. I was able to find an active mining claim there, as well as 11 other claims filed and abandoned between the 1930s and 1990s. Our next stop is the Oatman Massacre site. On February 18, 1851, the Oatman family was attacked here on the banks of the Gila River. 14-year-old Olive and her 7-year-old sister Marianne were taken as slaves. Their brother Lorenzo was badly beaten and left for dead. The rest of the family was killed. Following the Gila River westward was a common route. There's a Mormon Trail marker here, and in fact, you can see wagon wheel tracks climbing the rocks still to this day. We'll make a quick stop at Dateland for gas and snacks before continuing west. The sun was getting low in the sky, so we opted to try to find a camp spot before it gets dark. Heading south from Interstate 8 near the tiny town of Tacna, we find the M Goldwater Air Force Range. Established in 1941, the range is primarily used for air-to-ground bombing practice by the U.S. military. You may see any aircraft from any branch of service here. Surprisingly, much of it is open to the public. You'll need a permit, but they're available online and they're free. You just have to watch a safety video and agree not to sue if you die. We weren't on the range long before coming across this place. It's called Baker Tanks. It's named after the nearby Baker Ranch, which existed in 1875. The structure was built either for or by Boy Scouts, and it would be our home for the night. In the morning, we explore the rock slots and basins and find some metates and a few pools of water, and a USGS survey monument. Soon after, we're packed up and headed south a little farther onto the range. The morning ride out of camp was spectacular. The road has lots of twists and elevation changes to keep it interesting, and some fantastic scenery along the way. We were just riding along, minding our own business, when we came across these reminders of exactly where we were. Tanks. Yes, tanks. Now the only thing I know about tanks is that they're badass. If anyone knows what these are, feel free to post in the comments, and while you're at it, if you like what you've seen so far, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. After climbing around on the tanks like toddlers on a playground for a while, we headed back north to Tacna for a breakfast that was, well, mediocre at best. The place we wanted to eat gets great reviews, but it was closed. Maybe next time. We head out of Tacna north toward the railroad tracks. As we neared the railroad crossing over the Gila River, I spotted a monument on top of a hill and decided to check it out. When I got to the top of the hill, I turned around to this spectacle.
What happened?
He dumped him. I was going to run right into the back of him, so I just laid it down.
So what you're saying is you had to lay her down?
I had to lay it down. They're both fucking taping us. Motherfucker. Oh, how many adventure riders does it take to film? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. There we go.
marker is another Mormon Trail marker. They're common along the Gila River. The Mormon Battalion came through this area in December of 1846 on routes used by the Spanish in the 1770s. In case you're wondering what the military pay looked like in 1846, a private made $7 a month while a captain made $50. Our last stop for this trip takes us once again to the banks of the Gila River to Sears Point. At least 15 different Native American tribes claim affiliation with Sears Point. There are an estimated 10,000 petroglyphs here, as well as some autographs from early settlers passing through the area between 1840 and 1900. One more thing. To Tom, Rob, Alan, Wayne, and Dan, thanks for coming along. Until next time.